Hi everybody, this is a quick video to show you how to take through Design Space the 3 SVGs that come in a bundle to make boxes for these pretty little perfume bottle style hanging diffusers. So in the bundle you get a box just to take one, and then a box to take 2 diffusers side by side, because I know some of you sell them in pairs. And then if I can show you it, you also get a box which takes one diffuser, and then at the back of it a 10 ml refill in a little insert that's like that. So that sits at the back of the box, and the pretty bottle sits at the front, and you can see it through the window. And in all the boxes there's plenty of space to tuck the hanging rope and the wooden bead as well. Okay, so let's go to Design Space and bring them in. So I'll bring the single one in first. This is a super easy file to work with. I'll just zoom in a little bit. Single piece file, so no ungrouping, no messing around like that. First thing we do is click on the second line down in your layers panel, which is where with my SVGs the lines that you need to convert to scores always live. So just click on that to select it, go to your operations menu, click on basic cut and choose score from the drop down menu, and you can see that they've been converted now. And now, because this is a single piece file and there's only one set of scores, all we need to do is select everything on screen and attach it. I'm on the desktop for PC version of Design Space here, so for me attach is at the bottom of the layers panel. A few different ways of selecting everything. You can do what I did then, drag a box to enclose it, or you can use the select all button, or you can just click on the final group at the top of your layers panel. However you do it, just attach. Then we'll send it to make it, and you can see that it easily fits on A4, and in fact you'd easily get 2 from an A4 sheet. I'll just go back and duplicate it and then we can see. Yeah, there you go. And I don't know why it's spun that one round, because you could just keep it the same way around and do that. If you were making it from pattern card and you wanted your pattern to match, then you got the pattern going the same way. I think we can choose letter as well. Let's see what happens there. It seems to want to move it, but we'll just see if we can actually get 2 on there in any way. We can easily. 2 on a sheet of letter as well. So that's the single diffuser box. I'm not going to cut it, so I'll get rid of that one, and I'll bring in the double one, which is this one, I think. Yeah. Little bit of a bigger file, obviously, because now we're putting 2 bottles side by side, but again it's a single piece file, so it's dead easy to work with. Again, you just click on that second line down in your layers panel to select the lines that we need to convert to scores. Go to your operations menu, choose score from the drop down, select everything on screen and attach it. You can only do that, selecting everything on screen and attaching it, when it's a single piece box. If you've got more than one piece, more than one cut piece in any SVG, you've got to attach pieces separately. So now we've done that, we can click make it. See what happens when we choose A4. I'm pretty sure we'd get 2 there, wouldn't we? Let's just make sure. Let's see why it doesn't want to put it on. We might be able to get round it. Move it onto that first sheet. Ooh, right, let's just think. Let's try, maybe not, maybe we can't. I think, oh, we can easily, look. So again, as long as your pattern allows, just put 2 on the same sheet and turn them round like that so they interlock a little bit. Let's see what happens when we choose letter. So before we move it, we'll twizzle that one round, go to this sheet, move that onto the front one. Yeah. Don't get 2 from letter, unfortunately, because it's quite a bit shorter than A4, but you'd easily get 2 from 12 by 12. So 2 from A4, 1 from a sheet of letter, or 2 from a sheet of 12 by 12. Right, so that is the box for 2 bottles. Now I'll bring in the one that has the, oops, what did I do there? Bring in the one that has the refill. So this is a 2-piece SVG now, so we're going to deal with it a little bit differently. If we look in the layers panel now, you can see we've got two sets of scores because we've got a set on the little insert and we've got a set on the box itself. So we're going to treat it a little bit differently than the other two because this now is a multi-part file with two sets of scores. So it's the same method though to start with. We're still going to choose that first subgroup in the layers panel, and to select the whole group you just click on that second line down, which is the name of that first group. Again, you're going to go to your operations menu, choose score from the drop down, and we can see that they've been converted just like they were last time. But now, because there are two sets of scores, as we can see in that layers panel there, we've got to ungroup them. For me, it's at the top of the layers panel because I'm on the desktop version for PC. If you're using the app, it'll be down at the bottom somewhere in one of those menus. Then we have to select all the cut pieces and any small cuts in between them. And all we do there is ungroup. And then we need to select the whole thing, the whole SVG, and ungroup it a third time. Those steps are what you do for any multi-part SVG that's got scores. Scores first, cuts second, whole SVG third. And so now we need to attach individual scores to the individual pieces that they relate to. And the quickest way to do that, I think, is to click on canvas somewhere near a piece, drag a box to just enclose one piece and its scores, and attach in the same way as we did before. And you do that for each piece that has scores. Right, so I'm sure we can still choose A4, but I think we'll only get one from an A4. Yeah. Let's see what would happen. I'm just going to get rid of that for 1 second. Yeah, that's the same size as the two one, obviously. So you would get two of those from a sheet of A4, one from letter, two from 12 by 12. And then if you were making more than a few, perhaps you could, I'm just going to undo it, step that piece up on a separate sheet perhaps. Probably more economical to cut your big boxes first and then see what you can get the inserts out of, especially since you don't see the insert from the outside at all. You could cut that from a completely different card if you wanted to. Okay, that's that. Hope that's fairly easy to understand. If you've got any problems when you come to cut it or assemble it, you do get a PDF of instructions showing you how to do that. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. The way to do that is in the description below. You can contact me on Etsy or Facebook, however you prefer. And if you've just stumbled across this video and you'd like to buy the SVG, the link to the Tanglecrafts Studio Etsy shop is also in the description below. Thanks a lot. Bye.